Hey boys, welcome back to B1 Hockey. I hope you liked our last video. It was a good one.
Unless you're a Wings
Uh,
fan.
yeah, if you're a Wings fan,
Go fuck
just
yourself.
go back to Detroit. Like, you're not going anywhere this season. You're not even going to move 1 point up in the standings. Um, so moving into today's video,
Big ol' hole.
we got a couple more questions we're going to be talking about. I'm Roy with Jake and Adam. And to start
boys.
things off, we're going to be talking about the worst contract in the NHL. So who wants to go first here?
I want to go first.
Yeah,
I want
I
to
was waiting
fucking
for
go
that.
first. All right, boys. So we're going to start off with a Detroit Red Wings contract.
You were giggling about this earlier. I cannot wait.
Justin Abdelkader. This guy, listen up. Listen to this guy's stats. He has 4.25 million. 2 years left. 2 or 3 years left at 4.25 million. 2 years ago, not a horrible season, not a great season. 71 games, 19 points. 4.25 million. He's getting paid like a top or a middle six winger. But he's playing like people were saying like a middle six AHL winger. This year, this guy, 49 games played. I'm gonna let you guys guess how many points he had.
2.
7.
All right, Jake fucking lowballing me. He had 3 points, all 3 of which were assists on a horrible Red Wings team. This guy must have been playing on the first fucking line, and he had 3 points. For that reason, he had over $1 million per point this year, and that is why he's my worst contract in the league.
Hey, you know what, Omer? Based off your points per million there, I think I have you beat.
What?
Yeah. So for my worst contract, Brent Seabrook. Now, I mean, he was good back
He used to
then.
be a beast.
He was great back then. Keep in mind, keyword is he was great.
Yeah.
So Brent Seabrook, 34 years old. Guess what his cap hit is?
I think it's close to 7 million, right?
Yeah, just under 7.
Yeah. 6.875 million for the next 5 years still. 5 more years still on that contract. He's 34 years old.
Ouch.
And last season, he played 32 games. Only 32. If we're going based off of your points per million there, Adam, what do you want to guess that this guy had?
Well, if it's got to be lower than mine, like you were saying. So I'm gonna say 5 points.
Roy, what do you say?
1.
Well, it's dead in the middle there. He had 4 points.
That's
What a
lethal.
beast.
Holy fuck.
4 points. 3 goals, 1 assist.
Put him on the fucking Red Wings. They're gonna win the cup.
Wait, this guy scored 3 goals?
3 goals and 1 assist in
What
32
an
games.
Animal.
Getting paid William Nylander money.
That's fucking embarrassing. That might be the worst contract actually. Just because of the fact he's getting paid till he's 39 years old.
Yeah.
That's
And let's
70.
face it,
Okay.
he's going to
And
retire.
And no, but you can't buy him out yet,
Yeah.
right?
No.
Or yeah, I guess you could, but that means you'd have a $3.5 million cap hit
Yeah.
for another 10 years.
If
Yeah.
a player has more than 3 years left, you can't buy them out because
Yeah.
the term doubles when you buy them out.
Yeah.
And even at 3 years, that's 6 more years of paying.
Yeah,
them.
that's what I'm saying.
Look what the Islanders are doing with DiPietro. Like they pay.
They're still paying him.
Yeah, it's not on the cap hit, but they're still fucking paying him. Like that hurts.
Mm-hmm.
Jake, just to argue yours a little, I think Seabrook, I think he's definitely one of the worst in the league. But the only problem I have is that he can be buried on long-term injured reserve.
Which he will
Sort of
be
like-
soon, I think.
Yeah, sort of like I think as of soon of this season, because the Blackhawks are clearly trying to rebuild, and I don't know if you guys heard all the veterans are pissed and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I just think Seabrook will be buried either this year or the year after, and then that cap hit won't actually sort of like how what happened to Marian Hossa, where they're paying him a lot, but it's not actually affecting
It's
the
not in the
team.
cap hit, yeah.
But that cap hit does hurt for that kind of player in
Yeah.
production. my worst contract in the league is Sergei Bobrovsky. This guy's getting paid. He just had a terrible season at age 31, and he's making $10 million for the next 6 years. Carey Price is the only goaltender making more money. But another thing, though, is so last year, Sergei Bobrovsky put up a .900 save percentage, and he played a total of 50 games with only one shutout. Now, another thing to note here is that Florida got worse this offseason. You know, they lost Dadonov. They might be losing Hoffman. And they brought in a couple guys on defense, but is that really going to help Bobrovsky that much, bringing in a guy like Marcus Navarra? I don't know. And I think because he's a goalie, it's hard because with a goalie, you don't know if they're going to rebound or not. And Bobrovsky has 2 Vezina trophies, but he's a goalie. And I just think paying $10 million for one who's been bad here, like his career save percentage is .917, which is not bad. But it's as this year starts, it's been 3 years since he was above .913. So I don't really know.
Yeah, I mean, it's, again, like you said, it's a goalie. And Bobrovsky's a guy who's inconsistent. So he'll have 1 year where he's like Vezina caliber, and then the next where he's like fucking like almost backup caliber, right?
Yeah.
So it could definitely be the worst contract in the league, but it could also, depending on how he plays next year, be, not a horrible contract. But again, even me as a Habs fan, I don't think that anybody should be paying goalies that much money just because of the fact that you can find goalies like almost anywhere, and goalies just get hot and cold, right? That's what they do.
Yeah.
And so you can get a guy who gets hot and cold for $4 million less, like Jacob Markstrom, right? And then you can add some more depth pieces to kind of put around that goalie. But that's definitely a good pick.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Goalies are very system based on whether or not a team allows a lot of scoring chances. Not like you look at the Sharks, they got like $8 million into like the best goalie duo in the league, and see what happens this year. But